What's happening, everybody that's watching live or watching later? Welcome to Sound Podcast, place everything but silent. I'm your host Isaiah, here to do a fun off-season podcast. I haven't done one of these in a while, but we're doing a Brant Steele for new era Big Brother players. I am very excited because I like doing stuff like this. It's low effort, it's vibey, and it doesn't require me to think too much. Here, I am with my co-host Lavina. Lavina, how are you doing on this fine Monday morning?
I'm good. As you can see, I'm just chilling. I'm at my parents' place. Yeah, yeah, I wanted to lay down today. I wanted to sit on the couch. It's really, really hot. And yeah, it feels very, very summery. So I'm glad that we're here talking about Big Brother. I haven't talked about Big Brother in a hot minute. I barely talked about BB27 like on a platform into a mic. So I just didn't have time. But I'm hoping that for 28, I will have more time.
There you go. Listen, I'm excited too. Listen, I know that I would be lying if I said I haven't talked about Big Brother because I have recently, but I haven't really done it in a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy myself, so I'm excited to do this one, especially with you, because always fun times, you know what I'm saying? But we were coming up with concepts because originally we were going to do a traders podcast, ended up diverting because after that season, hell no, you know what I'm saying, like vibes, you know what I'm saying, and Big Brother is definitely a safe haven for me because I don't have to hurt my brain too much thinking about all that. But
It's
Lavina
also
came up
just
with
the
the
best show. Sorry.
real. Agreed. The cast may be hit or miss sometimes, but I enjoy Big Brother more than a lot of the other stuff. So I
Mhm.
co-sign that. And you actually came up with the idea to do a new era All Stars, which I'm completely down with. You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a cast. So give me 1 second. I'm going to screen share what I'm looking at. Guess I have a better idea. Okay, so we're going to come up with a cast of players between seasons 23 to 27. And then what we're going to do afterwards, and I have another tab open for when we start, is make a Brant Steele. So what a Brant Steele is, if you're not too familiar, is a Big Brother Survivor, whatever show simulator, and it's going to give us an idea of what this All-Star Seasons is. Now, Lavina, we haven't actually come up with the cast yet, so we're gonna be doing this live first, and then actually doing the simulation. But what is an All Star to you? Because All Stars one, we're very old school Big Brother adjacent, and the new school or mid school, if you want to call it, Big Brother All Stars 2 during COVID was trash. You know what I'm saying? So, what are we looking for our cast? We need 7 guys, 7 girls. Like what is qualifying people?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like the BB22 cast on paper, as I've had time away from it, is like still really good to me. Like I think it's pretty good. Obviously, we were missing Josh, and I mean Casey was there as well. But like I think Josh was just the big miss, and that Rachel Riley was pregnant at the time, so she
Yeah.
wasn't there or able to go. In terms of like everyone else, I do think that the cast was pretty solid. It's just it didn't work out that way, like in the house. And to answer your question, I think it's just people that have some people can have all of this and some people can have one or two of them. As long as they hit one, I think I'm happy. I think you have to be a really solid competitor. You have to be a fan and or a fan favorite. And once again, and or really, really good TV. And I think some of them are all of that. Some of them are two, some of them are one, but you cannot be none of them. And I don't want to see just randoms, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think you could make an argument for like, but there was recency bias with, the season just prior for 22 when they wanted to give like David a second chance. And like, you
Yeah.
could have picked far worse people. So I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
Um, but if I had to make an argument for someone who maybe didn't hit those notes, would probably be him. Um, but it eventually ended up being kind of like funny, good TV, I guess, entertainment wise, when he pretended that he did not have a power. and it was just like a really poorly acting and stuff. So that
Yeah.
was really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my
I'm
criteria.
I'm with you. Listen, I'm looking for a little bit of everything. You know, I like the game bots out there are going to say we need strategists and social gamers, nothing else. Like you can throw the occasional comp beast in there. Like I personally, I love entertainment. Like if I had any input, you would have seen someone like Zach Rance or Devin Shepard last time they did one of these, or the chaotic people. You know, you need a little bit of everything. You know, because who wants to just watch a bunch of boring people? You also, not everyone has to be likable. You know what I'm saying? Like if we just had a full season of our fan favorites, it would be boring because I would end up hating someone by the end of it, you know? So you need a little bit of everything, but let's hop right into it. So look, we need 7 guys, 7 girls. What we're going to do before we even like choose is I compiled a list of for guys and girls. So we're going to go down each season like pretty quickly, like speed run it and be like, all right, this season has XYZ person that should be on here and not. You know what I'm saying? And then what we'll do is after we compile who should even be qualified, we have to pick 14 of these people to actually be here, and we'll go from there. So
Perfect.
let's start with season 23. So hopefully you guys can see this. Let me hold up. Let me see. Hopefully.
Yeah, let's zoomy. Yeah.
There we go. All right, so shout out to Bolt in the chat. So Bolt says, all right, wait. Bolt has a whole bunch of people, so I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, so we have the first one. This is the cookout season. I can say off rip, and obviously you can disagree with me if you want. If you're asking me, hopefully this, I think everybody or almost everyone from the cookout outside of like maybe Derek Frazier, I would qualify. I
have a hot take on that.
Go for it.
I don't need Xavier and I don't need Ozza. I would rather do Derek. I would rather do Ozza again. This is one of those casts where everyone's, for the most part, you know what I'm, who I'm, and not including, is likable. Okay. Like everyone's pretty likable. So to me, it translates to kind of boring. And Ozza is still, in my opinion, the most beautiful woman to ever walk into the house. Yeah. And so like externally and internally is what I'm saying. Okay. Like soul wise, a beautiful human, but like I give or take for me for an all-star season. I would rather have Tiffany. I mean, I liked Tiffany's showing on the Traders. I mean, we loved her on the first time, you know, and I think Kylan's a mess. Like we love that. And he's a good competitor. Hannah is one of those strategic minded people that I admire so fiercely that I just want to watch her work. So that's one of those. Derek F, come on, it's a mess. He's not going to get there. And Xavier has already won. He's already proven all of the things that he needs to prove. And to be honest, him on a reindeer, that was reindeer games. Yeah, reindeer games. Like, it's just like, whatever. He's like, yeah. Like he's a super, super great guy. I think his takes on Twitter also throughout the other seasons is just, he's so like robotic to me. Bless his heart, but he's a little bit robotic to me.
Listen, I feel like I'm not going to say every take we need to agree on, but I feel like give and take, especially so we're not just flooding the list. I'm down for that. Like we should both have like similar takes to that. So I'm going to put down Kylan, Tiffany, Hannah. I'm down for that. Let's actually look at the rest of the cast too to see if there's anyone else. I mean, I forgot to move all the way over. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit. Hold on. If I did now, I want to throw realism of like if they come back or not, because like I know, for example, like someone like Sarah Beth would probably, after speaking to her, like she would never come back, but like I would still list Sarah Beth. I thought she was very enjoyable. I'm also looking at like an Alyssa. You don't have to like her. I liked how much of a menace she was. She was pissing people off. I liked Alyssa. I liked Derek X, and that's about it from my perspective. But how about you? And someone like Claire too. But go ahead.
Frenchie. I don't know. This cast, Claire would come back in a heartbeat. Like I think they're kind of boring. Like, I
That's
don't
fair.
know. Like,
That's fair.
they're
So
so
do you not want to
boring.
list anybody else from the
No.
season? Interesting. Not
No.
even Derek X. I'm listen. Cool.
I
There
don't
we
like.
go.
You know what? Never mind.
No, you're good. You don't have to say anything else. Okay. So
He
we
just
have
gives me
Kylie.
like. He just gives me. He's never gonna see this, and I don't give a shit anyway. He just gives me like the men that I curve at a bar.
You
That's
are
his.
hilarious.
That's his persona. Like,
You are hilarious. I love it. All right,
sorry,
bet.
he
So
lives in
look,
SF too, so I don't know. I've seen many
you're
of
gonna have a
his.
run
I've
in at
seen
some
many
of
of
these
him.
points. Okay.
Uh,
So look, we got Kylan, Hannah, Tiffany. If we end up needing like more people, like we'll circle back. But we have like 6 seasons, so there's no cash yet. We're going through each season, see who should qualify, and then we're gonna come up with the cast. All right. You thought season 23 was hard. This is going to be a challenge for me. So look, I'm gonna let you go first. Who would you qualify from here and why? You don't
So,
have
like,
to. You can
what
say
would?
none. You can say none if you
Well,
want
so like
to.
we have to choose though. We're not gonna end up with nobody on the cast. I think this show would go for Michael Joseph. I think the show would call Amira. I do think they would.
Are we going based off of what the show would do or what we want to do?
I don't want to do like I
All
would want to
right,
see
but
Paloma.
this is
I would,
qualifying. This is qualifying.
you
You're
know.
fine. You're fine. All right. So you said, so you said Michael, you said Joseph, and you
And
said
Amira,
Amira.
they could
And I
call
mean,
Jasmine.
you want to put Taylor?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You don't have to if you don't
Yeah.
want to. All right.
Yes, because if there's a new era All-Stars, she has to be there.
I don't know.
She's the representative of the new era women.
Let me see. So you said who else? Amira. I'm not. I'm gonna veto Jasmine. By the way, I'm so sorry about that. And you said
Michael.
who else?
Joseph.
Oh, Joseph. Listen, this cast is okay.
I do like Joseph a lot.
Sure. I mean, I don't dislike Joseph. You know what I'm saying? I this season, I'm just like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not much input.
You know, we're getting into a pattern here because you're gonna hit 25 and I'm gonna be like, fuck this shit.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's
So,
do this
like,
because I don't. Let's see it because I don't really know. I'm Big Brother 24 is just like a whatever season. Like I don't see myself ever go back to it. But let's go to 25. Hold on, and figure this out. Where is the house guest at? Oh, there you go. Oh, this cast. All right, bet. So I'll go first. So
there's only one person I have to see.
You're gonna say what, Sari?
No, I don't care about that. Sorry, I'm not a Survivor
listen.
girl.
This is why I have you here. This is why I have you here. Who would you say? Who would you say?
Hell no, Izzy.
Really? Okay, so we can put Izzy on for qualifying. Hold on.
The way that her and Paige were like just on The Amazing Race, like on The Amazing Race, they were entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Look, I'm going to say just because he's one. Actually, no. The fact that he's won Amazing Race and Big Brother, I don't want to see Jag ever again on Big Brother. He's got his 2 wins. He's proven himself. Shout out to Jag. All right, Sari, I'm actually going to avoid because I've seen Sari a million times. I know it's going to be a hot take for some people. People are going to cry about it.
Like we got it.
Care.
You know,
I
sorry.
don't care. I do want to see Felicia because she was hilarious. So I'm gonna put Felicia down. Hold on. Felicia. I do. there's gonna. I'm gonna put America and Blue Kim down for entertainment reasons.
I do think that you have to put Corey in America. Because think about it.
In America.
Because like even if you're just like, I do think like I'm trying to like be nice because America and I are like cool, but like I do think that Corey's tweets are like very annoying. And I think that
whatever we say
like,
here, bro. Because look, I'm gonna say like disclaimer. So like a lot of my words on social media have gotten me into a lot of trouble over the past few years. So I'm very PG nowadays. Whatever we say on here is strictly TV, strictly game. We don't dislike anybody, I'm assuming. And it's not to like spread hate or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just for fun. But I agree. Like, I personally, I'm not the biggest Corey fan as a game player. I met the guy in person. He's really nice. But like in terms of Big Brother, I wasn't the biggest fan. I don't personally need to see him back, but if he makes the cast, he makes the cast. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
go ahead.
for him, he's so like the season was like 3 years ago at this point, and he can't move on vibes. Like sometimes I'll see like my algorithm will show me like he's streaming on Twitch, like
Yeah.
doing like what we're doing, like
Yeah.
Brant stealing the season 25, like whatever. And I'm just like, girl, like we got it. You're doing this all the time. Like we got it. Let's just like do something else.
You're base. You're funny. All right. This is where we at so far. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I do see some possible like additions I might do after we do the other 2 seasons. Guys are lacking right now, and I might go back, but we'll see. We'll see for now. As of right now, this is what we got. Let's go to 26, because unless I'm forgetting anybody, is this it?
Yes.
I don't need Heisem. Listen, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm not like a Heisemer or whatever the fan base is. Like, I'm not the biggest on Heisem. I don't care much for the strategy. Like, he was chaotic, for sure, but like it's just not. I don't know. I didn't care too much for the hype of Heisem. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Heisem. You know, I'm not putting no shade on his name. I don't know if Lavina feels any differently, but I wouldn't put Heisem.
I mean,
personally.
I like Heisem because he was so funny, but I don't think he would ever get called back.
Okay.
I think the most like the most heavy hitters is going to be from the last 2 seasons. Is that recency bias? I think
there's
the
100% recency bias, and that's fine. I mean, even in the original AllStars, most of the players came from recent seasons. So I mean, it makes sense. I'm so sorry. My dog is crying. I'm sorry.
Aww.
All right. Let's get to this season. So this is just me. You can tell me if you don't agree. I would say Chelsea for girls. I would say Mackenzie for girls. Angela, Leah, and that's about it.
For the women?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I don't need Mackenzie, and I don't like Chelsea.
That's fine. Listen, you don't have to like or dislike anybody. Mackenzie, and then Angela, and then and it was the last one, and then please Nami. I'm gonna let you sit on my lap. Hold on.
You said
Leah. Even though the Leah and Chelsea thing, I think both said in the chat earlier, is wild. Listen, say what you want about Chelsea. I'm cool with Chelsea. So I ain't gonna talk trash about Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing nothing to me. But you know, y'all opinions are valid. You know, shout out Chelsea. I'm good with her. And then for guys, Cam Tucker.
Quinn. I mean,
if I have to, sure. I don't have a problem against Quinn either. I just like, I don't know. He would I feel like bring something to the show. Tucker. You said Quinn.
I feel like Joseph. Can I be really messy?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Do it.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, I had to check something. So, he like randomly followed me on all platforms, and I like a while ago, and I was like, okay, sure, and I just followed back. Like I didn't think anything of it, and then I like went through an unfollow spree recently. And I just like unfollowed people that I don't interact with because I fucking hate social media. So my brain is just like, I just hate this. And so like he's one of the people I unfollowed because I don't know him and I don't care. And I know, and I feel like Joseph.
Okay.
And I feel like I as we mentioned him, I realized, oh, I feel like he doesn't like view my stories anymore. So he like straight unfollowed back. Like he
As
like
he
noticed
should.
my unfollow.
As he should. As he should. Listen, I did see an interview he did on the Reality Kingdom a while back. I wouldn't put Joseph on my list, but he does seem like a nice guy. I know he was talking about like
Yeah.
mental health and stuff after he got out. Listen, but downfall, it is what it is. Listen, you caught a stray. Look at you. Why you don't follow Joseph, Lavina?
I don't know. I just don't. It's not personal. I just didn't know
No, I'm just
him.
playing.
Like,
I'm playing. All right, bet. Do we have anyone else? I think I put Tucker already, right? Yeah. Do we have anyone else that we are missing from here? Cam, Tucker, Quinn, are we good? Are we good with that?
yes.
All right. Let's go to. I think Nami just wanted to be on stream because she was
Oh,
crying. Now she's chilling. She hasn't been on stream in quite some time, so I have one hand right now, but it's all right.
poor baby.
She turns 2 a day before me next week. So
Yay!
shout out to Nami. All right. We are on season 27. Who would you put girls wise from 27?
Does Rachel count?
No. No Rachel.
Wait, it's bad.
No Rachel. No Rachel's allowed. Oh look, you know what? Why not? Rachel wasn't on the last All-Star, so why shouldn't she?
But that's so like unfair.
I don't care. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we said new era.
Because that's
All
like
right.
one legend. She'd be the same. Like she'd be like the
Yeah.
legend amongst like all the people. Okay, Ashley Morgan. I wish I could put Mickey.
Yeah. R.I.P.
For the women, that's it for me.
Agreed. Ashley Morgan. I actually don't need to see. I would have put a Mickey too, which is unfortunate. I wouldn't put anyone else there. So Ashley. Ooh, I can't spell. And then Morgan. Ashley is a big maybe for me. Hot take. We'll see when we get to the actual cast, but we'll see. Guys, who you picking? I only see 2 names here.
Jimmy and
Really?
Keanu.
Really?
We need a
Really,
messy.
really?
We need a messy bitch.
Jimmy and Keanu. Interesting. I'm gonna put Vince's name on here. We don't have to pick him.
I didn't say it because I didn't want to say
he
that.
brings something. He brings something to the table, and you wouldn't. You can't tell me a Vince return wouldn't be the most funny thing on the planet. Like, I feel like he wouldn't make it that far, but he would bring something to the table. So, all right. Let me make sure we hit the threshold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have more than enough guys, and we 100% more enough girls. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to come up with a cast, and then go from there. So, are we putting in Kylan 100%?
Yes, because the men are suffering here. There's
All
no
right.
stars for the men. There's only 2 stars for the women, and it's Tiffany and Taylor.
Is Tiffany and Hannah getting in? Or just, all right, wait, let's go on. Is Tiffany getting in?
Yeah.
All right. Are we locking in Hannah, or do you want to wait? We're going to just do the locks first, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
Right.
I think Michael's a lock, and I think Taylor's
really?
a lock. They would put him on there.
Hot take. I'm like such an anti like Michael Bruner fan. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Michael Bruner's game. Not him as a person, but like I think he's a tad bit overrated. But it's all right. Taylor.
I think so too.
Taylor, sure. I will agree. I think Michael will get in, even though I'm just like, is Corey a lock?
I think Corey and America are a lock because it would be interesting to have a showmance that's still together in the house. I think that's fascinating. And they still have a big fan base. We have to admit what we have to admit. You know what I mean?
All right. Again, I have no problems with Corey at all. I feel like people think I hate Corey, and I don't. Um, he's a
He's
very
just
nice
kind of a
guy.
nerd.
Listen, I'm a nerd too. It's all good. You see my
Hey.
background? All right. I do want to put at least is Izzy a lock? I don't know.
I want her to
Is
be.
I'm not. We need to both agree on them. I'm not going to agree with that yet. Is Felicia a lock?
I think it would be fascinating to have Angela and Felicia in the house together. Because we know Angela's a lock.
Is she?
Yeah. Because what else do you have?
Let me see
She
something. Let me see
carries that
something.
season.
With the people left,
You would rather have Chelsea or Mackenzie over Angela or Leah? Absolutely
yes.
not. The girls that play with, I'm gonna play loyal and I'm like what God intended. It's like, girl, you're on Big Brother. Like,
Let's
come
go.
on.
We'll go. You know what? I'm going to trust the process. We're going to go down the line. I'm looking down the line. I need to stop doing that. I'm needed. If we replace someone, we replace somebody. Felicia is Blue Kim one? I don't think so. Not yet.
No.
Is oh okay. Is Camelot?
No, but Tucker is.
Unfortunately,
It's
I do
true.
want to see Cam on my list. Though. I do like Cam. I would like to see Cam on a return. I do think he's going to end up making it, but we'll wait. Is Quinn a lock?
A lock. No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Is Chelsea a lock? I would say yes. She would say no.
I would say no.
Is Mackenzie a lock?
No.
I don't think we either one of us agree with that. Angela lock? I'm gonna say no.
Yes.
Yes. We'll return to that.
Angela's absolutely a lock. It's like crazy.
Is Leah a lock? No.
No.
All right. Is Jimmy a lock?
There's two. Okay, I just want to say there's two representatives for BB26, and it's always going to be Angela and Tucker.
We will see. We will see. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm saying we will see. Is Jimmy a lock? I'm gonna say no.
I'm going to say no, but I think that he's a good, like, the show could go in that direction. Like, he's a good choice for that.
Okay. Is Keanu a lock? I actually think he would.
The two men there are a lock.
Keanu Vince.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, if Katie ever watches, she's gonna be so. Katie hates Vince, and I'm not gonna lie, valid, because Vince was a menace to society. But is Ashley a lock?
No, but Morgan is.
Agreed. All right. So now that we have our locks down, we have 3 play around spots here.
You have to put Angela. You have to.
I do think so. Look, we're gonna put Angela here. So we have one guy spot left, one girl spot left. So here's what I will say: we should have at least one. Oh, we should have at least more than one winner, unless Taylor's our only winner here. I think either Hannah would be interesting. So it's either
I like Hannah.
Either Hannah. I don't need Amira. Is your blue? No. I think it's either Ashley, Chelsea, or Hannah.
I like Hannah.
Let's do it.
I love her.
Do we have enough? Do we have any? You know what? Sure. For now, we'll leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Hello, Moses. How are you? All right. JOS Hannah Boring TV. That's why I'm kind of. I love Hannah. Listen, I like a lot of these people. I really think Chelsea should be on here. I'm not going to hold you.
That's fine.
All right, let's do it. I was with you, and I had to sit through it. I feel like it's blasphemous to not put Chelsea in there, like her or not. Listen, I like I said, y'all can have your opinions. I think Chelsea is out of at least all the winners in New Era. Let me think about it before I say what I gotta say. She's probably like the best new age winner, if you ask me. Like I think that like gameplay wise, Chelsea was the best. Am I crazy for saying that?
No, not gameplay wise. I just like think she's like insufferable.
Yeah, listen, that's
But
okay.
hey,
Like I said,
yeah,
we need villains. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I think
yeah.
Chelsea would play
She's
very
not a
dominant.
villain. She's
No, she's
definitely not
not.
a
I
villain.
think they would
I
try to
just
play her
think
like,
that
man, I love Chelsea. I have no problem with Chelsea. I'm locked in with Chelsea. Um, guys, our options are Joseph, Cam, Quinn, and Jimmy. I personally would do Cam, but I feel like you would do Jimmy.
so we need a LGBTQ plus rep. And I also think that out of those guys, like he would be the most menacey and the most like interesting. Like he'd be willing to stir the pot. Cam wasn't Cam was very passive and was just kind of like there. Really nice guy. I liked him a lot. And then um Quinn, I think could be the other choice because
Mm-hmm.
he could also stir the pot, and Tucker being there could also be an interesting dynamic as well as Angela being there.
Moses does say Michael is in this cast. I didn't remember that. I forget about that.
I mean, we could remove Michael and put Quinn and
Nah, that
Jimmy. I don't
sounds
know.
illegal. I'll meet you in the middle and we'll do either Quinn or Jimmy. If I have to pick one of the two, Quinn was more chaotic of a player, and I think he's the better player between the two. Jimmy
Oh
was
yeah.
a mess, but
He got blindsided as well.
I'm picking Quinn. We can pick Quinn.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
Hey, I've played video games with him. I just realized.
Shout out to that. All right. So this is our cast. All right. Now that that's settled, give me a second, stream. I'm going to put up the next tab because I need to make our simulator real quick. And then we'll go from there. Here, I'll play. No, do we need music? We're fine.
Nah. It makes it laggy.
Yeah. Okay, so Big Brother was a new era AllStars. We're making great time. I have another podcast to do after this. Great time. This is an interesting group though. We have, let's see, Tucker was America's favorite player, right? So that's one
Yep.
America's favorite player. You got two winners, and you have a little bit of everything. So let me see, Kylan, and luckily I should be able to just search these people's names. I'm doing it. Random questions from the chat. Do y'all think BB Cam players will ever make it to the BB house someday? I wish, but I feel like Big Brother US has stolen so much from the Canadian version. It's gotten to a point where since the Canada version doesn't exist anymore, they don't really like have to like pretend. I mean, like they can do whatever they want without like worrying about like backlash. Like they were 1,000% like taking a lot of swag from the Canada version, but like, you know, they're not around anymore, so they don't really have to do that. If I did have to see like a player come over, like there's a lot of good options. The crazy thing is I would love to see Anthony Douglas play the game again, which is funny because I know he dropped the ball again like 2 times. Like I know he effed up, but like he is genuinely like one of the most impressive players I've ever seen play Big Brother. And here's a crazy thing. I didn't actually watch his first season. I watched his second season and I was just like blown away with how good of a player he was. So like I would love to see Anthony Douglas play in US because I think he would win. But that's just me. How about you, Lavina?
Yeah, I wanted him to win the first time. Like I wanted him to win the first time. I didn't watch his second season very much.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed as though he made similar mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also hard because you don't control other people, right? Everyone says jury management, and like I get that,
Yeah.
but I also feel like you don't control how other people like might perceive certain things. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, again, I don't know what happened in the second time, but I think both
We would be
him
here for a
and
while if I told you how Anthony Douglas went from probably the best Big Brother player ever to just like dropping the ball, man. Like it was so sad. Like, but he's still like easily like one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Like, I think he's
Mhm.
such a good player. Like, I've never seen someone just completely like steamroll a house the way Anthony Douglas did, and like have adversity on the way there and still like do really well. Like I was just like, I heard all the hype about him, and then I actually got to watch him play, and I was like, it's real. So I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
a glazer or nothing, but yeah.
Yeah, I think there's so many options for like players that could come across the border and like play, but I don't think that would even I mean, they have Canadians play Survivor, so why can't they
Mm-hmm.
have Big Brother players be from Canada? Like I don't see why not. And also it'd be interesting because the American audience probably doesn't know a Kevin Jacobs or like other people, that could
Kevin
be
was great too.
worth bringing, right? They don't know those folks. Like, so it could be interesting. Also, didn't they almost have like in the first season, like, so well, I know that they reached out to Dan
Uh,
Giesling and said, like, would you like to join season one? I think it was like to cross promo, like, oh, hey, we have a Canadian version, right? And he said no. And then didn't they want to have like Jace
yeah,
on that
Jace
first season?
was an option one time, but didn't get
Yeah.
in. I also real quick, I'm so dumb. I totally forgot I can just do this. They're literally all players. I'm over here
Yeah,
selecting a bunch of stuff.
I realized that like late.
Shaking my head. All right, Kylie Young, continue. I don't. Let me see what else is being said. Uh, Bo, can we get some BB Can players on House of Villain? I would love to see Victoria. And I know that
Oh my
again, this is like a
God.
lot of recent. Victoria is easily Spicy V is like one of my favorite Big Brother personalities of all time, and this like Rachel Riley 2.0. Like, I'm such a fan of Victoria, and I know a lot of people don't care for her as much as a like personality, but she would be so good on that show. Like, please, I would love that.
Yeah, I feel like anything I've seen from House of Villains comes from either directly from Chappelle or Jenny. Like that's like the stuff that I know about it because like my friends are talking about it. Or I haven't watched, but or it's stuff whatever Paul might post or Plain Jane. But I've seen Plain Jane, who's one of the Drag Race girls. I'm about to spoil. So if you haven't seen it, I'll give you a second.
I don't see Taylor's
Okay.
name up there.
Plain That's weird. Plain Jane was eliminated, and I feel like she kind of was gonna take the like a little bit of the viewer base with her because she just doesn't give a fuck. That's how she always was. Um, yeah, I would love to see some BB Can personalities on there. I do like Spicy V for that option. I
I
can't think of
love
anyone else.
Spicy V. Yes. Dude, am I crazy? I don't see Taylor. Oh my god, bro. Whatever. I'm just gonna copy and paste real quick. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm moving like a slug. If y'all have anything else I want to talk about in the chat, please just I'll point it out. Just let me know.
I have the
What else
chat
is there?
closed because I'm laying down like
You're
a lazy
okay.
person right now. But
You're okay. I'll take a look.
y'all, this is so funny, but like I mean, this is not funny. I don't know why I'm saying. It's like 90 degrees out today, and my body is just like not is not there. It's not adjusting well. And I hate it because I feel like it's just gonna go back to cold, like right after. And my allergies are gonna be fucky.
You are unserious as hell. Wait, let me see.
What?
You are so hilarious. Michael Brunner.
When I
Did they
pulled
just like
my
give up on yo? They stop adding people after a certain amount. Okay, I see where
Why
I'm
are you
at.
doing it this way? Why can't you do it from the photos? Like you can select the players, remember?
That's what I'm doing right now. It's not, but
No,
they stop
it's
adding
not
people.
normally this screen though. It's normally like you can see their headshots.
I think. Well, I'm telling you, I think I don't want to. Hold on.
I
Hold up,
think
hold
you're
up.
doing it like a custom way.
I'm gonna show you right now. Unless I'm just like dumb. Like it looks like they. Oh, this is Survivor. They update Survivor. They stop adding people after season 22. Is what I'm saying.
No,
But
they
that doesn't make
definitely
any
didn't.
sense. I'm about to find out. We're about to find out right now. If I can do it
Yeah,
that
do
way,
this. No,
was it
wait, don't do
custom?
that. Yes.
All right, let me try it like this.
Yeah, you got to
Let's
do it
try
like
this
that.
again. Let's try it again. Hold on. I'm telling you, I saw someone's. I did not see Taylor's name. Um. Hamza, my sequester brother. LOL.
Oh God.
What sequester? Listen, I don't. I don't. Yeah, this is a Big Brother podcast, but like I'm just yapping. I don't have distaste for sequester like a lot of people. Like actually
I mean,
wouldn't be
you know I
podcasting without that show.
don't.
Absolutely, I
You
know you. I didn't
wouldn't.
say you did. I wouldn't be podcasting without that show though. So
I
like,
wouldn't have my best friend without it. Like,
yeah,
you know, and
exactly.
that would be Brandon, Brandon Donlin.
See, look, I'm telling you, they don't have it on here,
You're fucking no. I swear they. What are you talking
bro.
about?
I'm telling you, they're not here. Look, all right, look, I'm gonna look for
I
Chelsea's
can't
name.
see.
You can't see the screen share?
I can, but I can't see your mouse moving or doing anything.
Oh, that's. Oh, you guys can't see everything.
Mm-mm.
Well, look, I'm telling y'all right now, on me, you can. They're not there. They didn't add all the people. I'm so glad I didn't close this. I have to do it like this. It is what it is. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
I feel like you're wrong.
I'm telling you, I'm not. I promise
I
you, I'm
think if you
not.
do it with this particular simulator,
Oh my god. Hold up.
Brant.
Look. I'm gonna just look. I'll click the most. I'll click 17. That's the most recent one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 14. Perfect. Look, watch this. Custom twin. Oh my god. I'm just using this as an example. They're not there. I'm telling you. You look at Brain still, and if you tell me I'm crazy.
But I see Izzy when I click on interactive template.
All right,
Edit
but do you see
cast.
Taylor? Is the question.
So I'm editing the cast,
Here
custom
it goes.
edit,
Who else is supposed
Taylor.
to be there?
Yes, she is on here. So
Oh my god. I'm gonna
go
lose
back
my
to your,
mind.
go back all the
Okay.
way and go to Big
Okay.
Brother
Okay. Okay. Okay.
and then click on
Okay.
interactive template at the bottom, the last one. Edit cast
Ah, interesting. The edit cast, or what do I
and do
do?
custom edit.
Okay.
Do it here.
Let me see if her name shows up. Let's see if her name shows up. Let's see if her name shows up. LMNOPQR. Oh,
And you can type it in your keyboard. Remember, you don't have to scroll.
we're late. See, look, am I getting old?
Yes.
Pushing 30, bro. It's bad, man.
Shut up.
I'm tripping, bro. All right, Michael. This is so much better. Look at me. See, look.
Look at
Shout out to the
you.
man.
Look at me.
Look at me, bro. Look at me. All right. I forgot they did everybody in this cast so dirty with these pictures. All right. Also, I forgot to say Taylor and Tiffany be on the season with like their like little sort of beef thing they do. It would be so fucking funny.
Why are they even beefing over that man? Like,
Chill,
girl,
chill, chill, chill,
over that man, and y'all are like
chill,
way better. Like,
chill,
I can't.
chill, chill. Oh, this is not America Lopez. All right. Wow, this could have been done so much quicker. I'm so slow, bro.
That's why I was like wondering what you were doing.
Bro, what is wrong with me? Keanu. Wow. New tricks, right? Vince. All right, I'm so sorry, chat. I'm tripping. Um, Vince Ill, Matt Klotz, Angela. Wait, Angela Murray, and then you said, did I do Morgan? No, Morgan. Season 27. Uh, and then Quinn. Wow, it was really that easy. All right. And then Chelsea Baham. Boom. Which we're gonna use this one. Submit. Boom. Look at me. All right, let me look at the shower quick. Get rid of American Lopez, please. Listen. It is what it is. All right. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. All right, so I'll make it full screen on this side of my computer. You know, I'm just leave it alone. Boom. Nah, I forgot what
It's
it's
too
gonna look like
small.
for you guys. Yeah, we'll just do it like this, and then I'll zoom in. All right, let's do this thing. Tell me if my music is too loud. Can you hear it?
No.
I need to have music for my immersion. Share audio. All right, you hear now? Here we go.
Previously on
Yes, but it's loud.
Oh, really? Oh my god. How about now?
Yeah.
All right, bet. We're good. All right. Welcome to Big Brother AllStars 2. No, AllStars 3. New era. We got America, Angela, Chelsea, Corey, Felicia, Keanu, Kylan, Michael, Morgan, Quinn, Taylor, Tiffany, Tucker, and Vince here to show who is the best player of the new era. Play interactively. We're gonna what do we want to do? What do we want to do?
You're already good. Just press proceed down
Proceed. Let's get it. All right. So look, we got alliances off jump from this season. We got Chelsea and Keanu working together. We got Angela and Quinn shockingly working together. What a surprise. We got Keanu and Tiffany working together. And we got a big alliances. We got America, Angela, Felicia, Tucker, and then we got Angela, Kylan, Michael, and Taylor, with Felicia and Tiffany also being the duo. So look, I usually
They're the
name
most
alliances.
loyal.
They're the most loyal. There's a lot going on here, so I'm not going to be naming any alliances until I see some repetition. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. So we're going to see who the first HOH is, and it's looking like the first HOH of the season comes down to Vince, Tiffany, and America. It's not America. It's not Tiffany. It's Vince in a surprising first HOH. What a start. I cannot wait to see what happens here because
I don't know peace.
We're going to see who he decides to nominate, and he decides to nominate Chelsea in America. Why is he nominating Chelsea in America, Lavina?
Because certain women with strong personalities threaten his insecurities and behave as a mirror for his insecurities. So because they are strong-willed and know what they want, it makes him more aware of his shortcomings.
There you go. We're going to see the veto selection. Michael, Tucker, and Corey. America does pick Corey. And we are going to who wins the veto. It's not Corey. It's Tucker.
Oh, and we're running back.
And Tucker, the veto king, will he be chaotic with his selection for veto? Let's take a look. Chelsea and America state why they should be saved. And he uses the power of veto on America because he wants to be different. He wants this to be an all-star season. So Vince, will he put up another woman? He does. He puts up
my God.
Taylor and Chelsea. being our first 2 noms as the winners of this season. Is this a good move on Vince's part?
Yeah.
There you go.
I fear. He's the strong-willed women terrify him because they show his shortcomings.
Let's see what happens in the house. So we got Quinn, due to the mental stress of the game, is isolating himself in the house. Okay. We got Morgan and Tucker bonding. That's an interesting little thing. Tiffany invents a new game and the house is thrilled to have something to do. We got Felicia. The ego of Felicia is rubbing people the wrong way. I can see this. Being a thing. Let's get to the elimination. America votes Chelsea. Angela votes Chelsea, which this is canon. I can see this happening. Corey votes Chelsea. That's 3 votes Chelsea. 4 votes Chelsea. 5 votes Chelsea. 6 votes Chelsea's out of here. I think this is a unanimous vote. Oh wow.
Oh, that's real tea.
Tiffany is the only one to not vote Chelsea. Everyone else votes Chelsea, and Chelsea is our first boot.
That's
kind of crazy. This is pretty off to a very hilarious start. Let's move on.
Very real.
All right. Very real. So again, these are our alliances. Vince not involved in any of these alliances, may I say. And since he threw Taylor up, that might be really bad. I can see
Spineless.
why Tucker used the veto because he's with America. But let's find out what happens. Let's go to the HOH. It comes down to Keanu, Morgan, and Felicia. Keanu finishes third, and the person who wins HOH is Morgan. Morgan is our next HOH, looking to make a statement. First day back in YouTube in month. This is funny. LOL. All right, so Morgan's first nominees are America and Felicia. Morgan putting America right back on the block.
Why are the men not catching any heat?
Interesting nominees. Let's see what happens with these vetoes. So it looks like Tiffany, Vince, and Michael will be participating. Not the best pool for America. Let's see what happens. It's coming down to America, Michael, and Vince. It's not Michael. America really needs us, or this veto will not be used on her. America wins veto, which means for a second week, the veto will be used. Let's go down to see America's decision. She's obviously going to veto herself. And Morgan's replacement nominee is Keanu. Carrying on any chaos from their previous season, I can see Keanu probably going around telling people, Morgan is such a threat. She cannot be here. She did me dirty. Listen, she got a win on this. And Morgan's like, nah, we need to get you out of here. So it's either going to be Keanu or Felicia. And look, it said Felicia's ego was rubbing people the wrong way. You know, maybe she was talking about how she's an internet star and these people are beneath her and screw Suri and all this stuff. But look, here we are. Let's get to the house of Vince. While having the conversation, Vince accidentally makes an inappropriate comment. Very accurate. Maybe he's like, do you think Morgan still likes me? Like, do you think I have a chance with her? Kylan and Corey, they bond slightly, you know. And then the ego of Tucker is rubbing people the wrong way. I can also see that happening. Michael finds Vince creepy and tells the other house guys, yo, Vince,
so true.
not doing too hot. There's no cheese room. Let's see what happens over here with the vote. First vote, Keanu.
Damn.
Felicia.
Okay, Corey.
Keanu. That's 3 votes Keanu, 1 vote Felicia. Keanu. Felicia. Keanu's out of here. Keanu is out of here with the vote being from a vote of 6 to 4. Kylan, you have been eliminated.
These are some heavy hitters.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Let's see what happens for us this season. So we can start looking at these alliances a little more. So Taylor is leaving this alliance, but it looks like Felicia and Felicia and Tiffany are a very close knitted group. We're gonna call this the Mom Squad because they're both moms. And then we got America, Angela, Felicia, and Tucker over here. I'm not going to name them yet. I'm still uncertain. I feel like you have to have at least a level 8 loyalty for me to give you a name. But Angela and Quinn, there's something. I don't know what we should call this. Maybe
That's Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith Part 2. There you go.
Mhm.
They're giving their duo a second chance. You know, because Angela realizes the flaws in her ways the first time. So Mr. and Mrs. Smith and the Mom Squad with a bunch of randomness. Look, Angela is in everything structure-wise right now in a really good spot. So let's see how this goes. Our next HOH comes down to Felicia, Michael, and Tucker. It's not Michael, but it is Felicia.
Ooh.
Felicia. Our next HOH, she's ready to make a move.
Queen.
Stands on business. She's going to nominate Morgan and Taylor. She thinks that they're both big personalities, big threats, rivaling herself. So she wants to take a shot at the winner and the almost winner. So let's see how that goes. It's going to come down to Angela, Tiffany, and Tucker to also possibly win veto. And the person winning veto is not Tiffany, but Angela.
Oh.
Will Angela be a little chaotic? She's going to convene with Quinn and come up to a decision. And they ultimately decide to use the veto on Morgan. Now,
Damn.
I don't think Felicia was expecting this. So she decides to replace Morgan with Quinn. Because Vince. Because everyone finds Vince creepy, apparently.
Vote him out.
So it's either Vince or the winner, Taylor. Let's see what happens in the house. The pressure of the game is getting him to Vince. He is leading him to a public emotional breakdown. Vince, after winning this HOH, thinking that he's kingpin, he just had a hard 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's calling him creepy behind his back. He's saying inappropriate stuff according to the game. And now he's having a meltdown. This is not looking the best for Vince right now, Lavina, going to this vote.
Emotional regulation is not a thing.
It's not a thing. Let's see if his tears bought him some sympathy. So we get to the votes. America was not swayed. She still votes Vince. Vince. 3 votes Vince.
You nanny.
4 votes Vince. If Vince gets one more vote, he is eliminated. And of course, Michael, the guy who told everyone else Vince is creepy, does get voted out. But let's look at the rest of the votes. Morgan votes Taylor.
Okay, girl.
Quinn votes Taylor. Tiffany votes Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And Tucker votes Vince. I'm interested to see what's going on here. Tiffany really not feeling Taylor.
I'm
here,
dead.
but,
I'm dead at that.
well, a vote of 6-3. We got Vince voted out. Very interesting. A lot of the new school, the newest of the new school from BB 27 and 26 out of here. Let's see if things can shake up because it's not looking too good for him. Yeah, the Tiffany Taylor T is hilarious. JOS, I agree. Let's move on. Mom Squad still intact. Mr. and Mrs. Smith still intact. Angela's sidelines with Tucker, Felicia, and America still intact. And Kyle and Michael with Angela still intact. So let's see what's going on. Our next HOH comes down to very interesting results because all 3 of these people have been thrown on the block and have a lot of moves being made. So it's not going to be Taylor. But Morgan gets her second HOH of the season. And she's coming here to make a statement.
For this. She's not long for this.
We're going to see how long she can keep this up. She is going to nominate America and Felicia. I'm pretty sure Felicia nominated her. Yeah. And America and her, I guess she finds America to be a threat. But we're going to find out what happens here. Let's look at these. Michael, Tucker, and Corey. Very good for America. Let's see what's going to happen. It's going to come down to Morgan, Felicia, and Michael. It's not Felicia. It's one of the two comp beasts. It's Michael. Michael's been waiting to get some power here. You know, he wants to make a statement because he feels like he's been a little laid back. Mm-hmm. Is he going to use it though? He does not. He wants to be safe and not get any blood on his hands. And now we have America and Felicia here.
The Battle of BB25.
The Battle of BB25. Now, look, America is going to make an effort to improve her relationship. She does not want to go home. She is Taylor, though, irrationally lashes out on America. The game is getting to Felicia after her just starting so much chaos. Her ego and her HOH. She has a public meltdown. And it looks like that meltdown is something that Tucker related to during his season. So him and her, they bond. He comforts her. He's trying to calm her down. He said, if you keep doing that, you're going to go home. So let's see if that meltdown hurts anything, but let's also see if Taylor's lashing hurts America. We don't know. There's a lot going into this vote, Lavina.
Yeah, I feel like the fans would love the duo of Felicia and Tucker. Like that would be like the thing.
That would be great. That would be great. Let's see if it results to anything. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna push this. I have another podcast to do. I'm gonna push it to 9:30. Oh my god. Hold on.
Oh no.
Almost done my other recording. Can we push to 30 minutes? Almost done. I'll send you a link to join. I got to tell my co-host, and then we can continue. I'm so sorry. I got carried away because I don't know how to set up brand still. So give me 1 second, y'all. Pushing 30 minutes. Shinks. All right. Let's lock back in. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let's lock back in. All right. We're locked back in. I had to tell my guests I'm pushing. I feel so unprofessional right now. All right. We're moving on. So Taylor lashes out in America. Felicia has a meltdown. They can push 30 minutes. We're good. All right. Let's see the votes. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 votes. Whoever gets 5 is out of here. First vote, Felicia. America.
Not Corey voting.
Corey. America. If America gets one more vote, she's out of here. Felicia and America is out of the game because Tiffany is working with Felicia. Felicia is in a lot of alliances, so
yep,
makes sense. America gets outplayed. Her own boyfriend voted her out. Insane.
What happened? Maybe they're just like, oh, you have no chance. Like, you just go win the money for us both.
Interesting. All right, Corey's betrays his girlfriend. I feel like Jeff talking about she betrayed her mom. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on and see what happens right now. Morgan has the most comp wins, both HOHs. Look, Mom Squad, they're doing their thing. Felicia's had some rough patches, but she's still here. Tiffany, not even being
Angela
in everything right now.
All right.
Angela's playing a scary game. Let's see what happens. Look, it's going to come down to Taylor, Tiffany, and Angela. It's not Taylor. It's Tiffany. Felicia can rest easy.
I was just going to say that.
Felicia can rest easy here. And she's going to nominate Tucker and Angela. I'm surprised she did not put up Taylor after her previous votes, but it's all right.
Tucker's cooked.
It's going to come down to one of these three. Morgan, Kylan, and Corey are also coming down. It's going to come down to Kylan, Tiffany, or Angela. It's not Tiff. It is Angela with her second
Ooh.
challenge win. Wins immunity. She will obviously veto herself, which means Tiffany's replacement nominee is Kylan.
Oh, that's the tea.
Listen, Kai, I forgot. We've been talking about Corey in America. I think people forget Kylan and Taylor. You know, just did amazing race and everything. The seems still pretty close. So Tucker and Kylan, two big beasts with comps in their seasons, are up on the block. Michael flips Tucker's mattress. I don't think this is serious. I think he's just making fun of Aaron from BB15. Felicia is still crashing out, even though her alliance member is the HOH. She actually
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's a tough time.
Yeah. And Angela is trying to improve her relationship. So let's get to the vote. There's 7 people. So whoever gets 4 is out of here. First vote. Kylan. Tucker, who is in an alliance. Kylan. Tucker.
Ooh.
2-2. Kylan. Tucker.
Oh,
And
shit.
Taylor's
Taylor?
vote. Is she going to vote out her showmance or is she going to take out Tucker? Tucker, you have been voted out. This is a huge statement because Tucker was in an alliance. So a lot of those
Big
people
week.
will be affected. We have 3, 6, 7, final 8, 7. I'm so sorry. Quinn, Taylor, Tiff, Felicia, Kylan, Michael, Morgan, Corey, and Angela. Is that 9? I'm tripping. Final 9. All right. Let's move on. So, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, level 8 loyalty. Angela has another alliance now that Tucker's gone with just Felicia. And this is going to be called what? What are we calling this, Lavina?
The microphone baddies, because one
All
loses
right.
the mics, the other one peaks the mics by yelling.
So we got Mr. and Mrs. Smith, microphone baddies. We got Mom Squad. Listen, the 2 people with the most alliances are in the alliance together. And what are we calling this one? Angela, Kylan, and Michael. Oh wait, I lied. Angela and Kylan, because Michael just dipped. So Angela has 3 duos right now. So what's her and Kylan's alliance name?
Ooh, girl, I don't know.
This is called the leftovers. All right, there you go.
Sure.
Again, the real leftovers. All right. Angela is up for a possible another HOH, but she doesn't win it. The odd couple. What's up, Lana? The odd couple. We'll call them the odd couple, Angela and Kylan. But our next HOH is Quinn.
Ah, this is interesting.
Yeah, Quinn was isolating himself for a while. He's coming in here to change things up. Hello, Alana. Alana's in the chat, Olivia.
Oh, Queen.
But let's take a little look here. Quinn is going the Big Mac Alliance. The nominees are Felicia and Corey.
Ooh. He would nominate Corey. He's like
I
only
think he
one
would.
nerd in this house.
Nominating people from his own season at that. So that's very interesting.
Those are not from his own season.
Am I crazy? Who's not?
Yes.
What
They're
season?
from
Oh
season
yeah,
5.
yeah. I'm tripping. All right, they're in the same season. Sorry, Tiffany, Angela, and Michael will be doing veto with them. And it's going to come down to Michael, Angela, and Quinn. It's not Quinn. It is Michael with another veto win. He did not use the veto last time though, so he might change his mind. Let's take a look.
I don't know if he does.
He does not.
Yeah.
That's not his style.
Felicia has to be safe.
Let's find out. Maybe the house events will change things. So Felicia and Morgan have a heated argument. Felicia has been chaotic this entire season. Angela also is stressing out and she starts isolating herself. But look, Corey's going to earn some extra money for doing a task. Maybe he had to like hug someone randomly, like Tucker. Oh wait, Tucker's out of here. He had to hug
Quinn
for like 30 seconds, like Dan did, and he got some money. So there you go. Let's get to the votes. I think Felicia's cooked here.
You think?
She has started so much chaos.
That's true too. Yeah.
But unless
But she's in
Angela,
alliance.
that's what I'm saying. Angela and Tiffany could say no to that. But we have 6 votes left. Let's see. Corey. Look, Angela could tell she calls the shots right now. Corey. If Corey gets one more vote, he's out of here. Corey is out of here. Angela and Tiffany said, no way, Jose. And Corey unanimously gets voted out because you voted out America. They said, how dare you vote out your girlfriend? Get out of here. Can't be trusted.
You have no loyalty.
No loyalty. And Corey is gone. Moving on.
The women
Quinn
are carrying a little.
Yeah, I was about to say Quinn, Kylan, and Michael are the only guys left. And rest are girls. Let's see.
Damn, Angela.
Yeah, Angela. So we got Mr. and Mrs. Smith. We got the microphone bags that seem to have dissolved. All right, so they're gone.
Oh no.
We have they said in the chat what it was going to be called the Odd Couple. And then we got Mom Squad, who they've been locked in. Look, Tiffany has played a very quiet game despite Felicia's chaos, but that's good for her.
She's my winner pick.
Who, Tiff?
Yep.
All right, let's see. It's going to come down to Michael, Felicia, and Morgan. They've all been winning comps. Michael finishes third. Does Morgan get her third HOH? She does.
Ooh.
Morgan playing a very hard game here, and she's going to nominate Felicia and Kylan. Felicia is seeing the block again. I can see why she's freaking out. She's doing bad.
Man.
But the Odd Couple. Oh no, this isn't the Odd Couple. That's Angela's alliance. So both of Angela's allies are on the block here. Oh, if she won veto, that would be so wild. She has to make a decision. But she finishes last. She throws it. She's smart. She says, I'm not picking here. Morgan finishes third, but Felicia
Yes.
will be vetoing herself. And the replacement nom is Taylor. The showmance is on the block. Taylor and Kylan.
I think Taylor's it's curtains.
It might be. Look, she has no comp wins. Maybe, but she did lash out on someone. That was America. She lashed on America. So Kylan invents a new game. You know, Morgan lashes out on Felicia. That's not good.
It's not going well for the two of them.
It's not. It's not going well at all. The music changing when that happened is hilarious. Let's get to the vote. Whoever gets 3, they're no longer together. Okay, for our canon, because I've been saying showmans, they are, but in real life, no. All right, let's get to this. So first vote, Taylor. If Angela says Taylor's going, that might be it. Taylor.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Damn, Michael.
Taylor. A unanimous vote. Taylor's gone. My thoughts on Tommy Italiano. Who is that? Who's Tommy Italiano?
He's that crazy guy that does like TikToks.
I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry. I don't know that. All right. Get to our alliances. We're making great time so far. All right. The Odd Couple is also look. Angela realizes there's not that many people left. She has to start cutting some corners. So she's keeping her alliance with Quinn as they've been together this whole game. And Felicia and Tiff are also very strong. But Angela has no other sub-alliances left. Very ballsy move since the HOH has not happened yet. Let's find out.
I feel like they've stayed under the radar too. Like they're like very, very quiet about it.
All 3 people have been HOHs. Who will get their second? It will be Tiffany. Very strong
Ooh.
game. Very under the radar. Very strategic. She's going to nominate Angela and Michael. She's taking a shot at Angela here because she is a very powerful player and possibly the front runner right now. So she needs Angela gone so she can usurp power because once Angela's gone, she has the only alliance left in the house. Kylan, who she does not have an alliance anymore, will be out. But Angela picks Quinn, which is good for her. In the comp beasts, Morgan and Michael will both be participating. This is going to be a very hard comp for Angela to win here against Kylan and Morgan. It's not Angela. Yeah. It's Kylan. He does win veto. Will he use the veto? He vetoes Michael.
Okay.
And Tiffany will throw up Quinn.
Wow.
Tiffany is playing chess, not checkers, and puts up Mr. and Mrs. Smith on the block and splitting up this alliance. This is a huge power move.
Yeah.
I do feel like Quinn might get voted out here, but let's find out. Because Angela's pissed. She's lashing out at Tiffany. She said, "You ruined my game. I was running this shit. This is not good. Let's find out. It's Angela's crashing out, going to cost her the game. Let's see the votes. Whoever gets 3 votes is out. Felicia, going to do whatever Tiffany wants, obviously, and she votes Angela. Kylan obviously did not veto Angela. Is going to vote Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Michael is going to vote Quinn.
Wow.
And Morgan can make this really interesting if she wanted to, but she decides to vote Angela. So we have a tie between Tiffany, who Angela just lashed out on, will be picking the person to go home. And she decides to eliminate, at no surprise, Angela. Angela, for playing a great game, will be eliminated. Interesting final 6 here. We got Felicia and Tiffany, who have been a dynamic duo. Felicia a little chaotic, but Tiffany strategic. Finally popping outside. Big move here. And then we got Quinn, who just lost his big alliance member, so he needs to tread carefully. Kylan, he's kind of been doing his thing. Taylor's gone, so he's trying to just survive. Did a joint move with Tiffany, which is interesting. Michael, he's trying to get his comp wins up without getting blood. He's got 2 vetoes, but he has not used either one of them. And then Morgan, 3 HOH wins, has a lot of blood on her hands, but yet people are not targeting her. But I feel like now that Angela's gone, could possibly catch some strays. So I think she actually needs a 4th HOH here. We're about to find out.
It's Tiffany's game to lose.
A new alliance forms. Morgan, Quinn, and Tiffany. What is this alliance called?
I am not good at this.
Let's go with I
remember one time I was like, "Oh, the sneaky spies."
There you go. This is the sneaky spies alliance. There you go. All right, bet. So HOH is going to come down to Quinn, Kylan, in Michael. Look, Michael and Kylan are in no alliances, so that would be very interesting to see what happens there. It's not Michael, it's Quinn keeping the sneaky spies, and Tiffany is going to have some input on noms. He's going to nom Felicia and Michael. I don't know if Tiffany's going to like that, but she doesn't. They don't know that she has a duo with Felicia, so we'll see what happens. Everyone's participating because it's final 6. And it's going to come down to Felicia, Tiffany, and Quinn. This is a best case scenario for Tiffany, I feel like.
It's her game to lose.
Yeah. She does throw it because she doesn't want to, get any blood. Mm-hmm. And Quinn wins veto.
All the power.
He has power. Is he going to be chaotic? No, he is not. And I think Michael's days are numbered here. But let's see what happens. Morgan, she's going to open up to Michael, sharing a very personal story, and they bond a little bit. And Kylan was like, I think I can win this. So like he's gonna improve his relationships in the house. Listen, there's only 3 votes here. First vote, Felicia.
Shit.
Morgan's gonna vote. Felicia and Tiffany voted Michael, obviously.
Oh no.
And the mom squad is broken up, but Tiffany's still gonna be okay because she
And on
still
her
has
way
the
out-
sneaky spies.
Felicia says to Tiffany, "Win this for me, girl." And then there's tears. And then I cry.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Final 5. Another alliance is formed with Michael,
Yo.
Morgan, and Tiffany. It looks like Morgan and Tiffany are now becoming a duo now that Felicia's going. And they got the cream of the crop. They can do whatever they want. Kylan's the only one not in any alliances here. But they got the sneaky spies. And then we have when Michael's like, "Oh my god, guys, what should we call this alliance?" And they're like, let's call this the sneaky agents. You know what I'm saying? And
Love.
Michael's like, this is the best alliance name ever. They're obviously just doing whatever they want. But
How is Michael here?
He played a very safe route. Like he did not get blood on his hands. So Tiffany finishes 3rd. Michael wins HOH.
He's gonna pull it out.
Right, he's played a pretty solid game so far. He does nominate Tiffany in Quinn.
Oh my god.
Is the sneaky agents just a ploy for a back door for Michael Bruner? Let's find out. Sorry, my dog is tripping right now. All right, stop it.
Aw.
Why is it so entertaining? We're gonna get to the veto. This is going to be a very big veto for a lot of people because Tiffany cannot win. Morgan also does not win. Right now, Quinn is fighting for her survival, and Michael just nominated Tiff. So Kylan is her best bet of survival right now, unless something else happens. It's not Michael. It's Kylan. Well, Kylan, who just made a huge move with Tiffany a few rounds ago, look out for her. He vetoes Quinn.
What's okay?
Making Morgan.
This is a travesty.
I feel like Michael got wind that there was another alliance being held in the game. And now that he knows that they made 2 alliances trying to treat him like he's stupid, he said, "I'm going to treat you like you're stupid." And he throws up Tiffany and Morgan.
So you're telling me that this moment was a Janelle, Erica, Dr. Will boogie moment. Like, I'm fuming that it has
But
to.
here's the thing. Even though Tiffany might be the bigger strategic threat, Morgan is also the big comp threat that you don't want to go into a finale. So it can go either direction right now. Kylan, he's freaking out. He's freaking out here. He doesn't know if he made the right choice. Quinn, he's lashing out at Michael. He said, "I can't believe you threw me up." Yeah, well, you made a fake alliance. Let's find out. It's going to be 2 people voting, and if it ties, that will give Michael all the power.
They might want to do that.
Votes Morgan, and Quinn votes Morgan, obviously.
Wow.
Meaning Morgan, the comp beast, is gone.
That was a
Played great
mistake.
game. I don't know. I think it can go either way. Either or. Listen. Everybody's been winning, as you can see. That's left in the game. Tiffany and Michael, I don't believe this is a thing anymore. I know it says it
None
is.
of them.
I don't buy it. But Quinn and Tiffany are still solid. This is her 3rd alliance now that Felicia and Morgan are gone. It's not Quinn. Kylan, after winning veto, wins HOH. He's coming up with a really strong solo game. He's going to nominate Tiffany and Quinn.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter who goes on the block because there's only 4 people left. It all matters who wins the veto. It's not going to be Tiffany.
Oh my god.
It is not going to be Kylan. Will Michael win another veto? Quinn!
Oh!
will not be on the block, and he will be making the sole vote, which doesn't look the best for Michael Bruner. So
Man.
obviously he vetoes himself. Obviously Michael's on the block. I think Michael's cooked
Yeah.
because he just got lashed on. Tiffany invents a new game. She's like, I ain't going home. And look, they try to pitch their case, but we all know what's about to happen unless a huge blindside happens.
Unless
Michael
okay.
is sent packing. Listen, Michael played a very strong game. He tried to upset the balance of the house 2 weeks in a row, but Tiffany was just too locked in the house structure, leaving our final three to be Quinn, Tiffany, and Kylan. Let's see.
That's yeah, Kylan, you better win, girl.
Part one goes to Kylan.
Oh!
Part two goes to Quinn. And the person who is guaranteed a final two spot is Quinn. Going on a late game comp spree. And I would assume, will he be the Ashley Steve Moses and cut the winner of the game and take Kylan to the end? Or will he be a fool like Mackenzie, Monty, and some other people and take the
and Cody Calafiore?
And Cody Calafiore. Let's find out.
OG.
Quinn decides to sit next to Tiffany.
Wow.
Huge mistake here.
I mean, there is a shot that they're bitter.
There's a huge shot, but also Quinn has been isolating himself a lot in this game. And as you can see, he has 5 comp wins, so he has a lot of blood on his hands. Tiffany has blood, but it's not as much blood as Quinn has. So let's take a little look. We got our jury: Kylan, Michael, Morgan, Felicia, Angela, Taylor, Corey. Who do you think? Who do you think would vote Quinn to win right now?
Ooh, I mean, could Morgan? Could Morgan?
Who, Tiffany?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why not.
No, I mean vote Quinn.
Maybe. Listen, this is already. I agree. This is better than AllStars 2. I'm just letting y'all know that.
Yeah.
Tiffany, I feel like can get Kylan. I feel like Tiffany can get Morgan. If Michael's not bitter, Michael.
She's getting Felicia.
Felicia. She's not getting Angela. She's not getting Taylor. I don't know about Corey.
Swing.
So she needs 4 votes. Felicia, Kylan, Morgan. Ooh, interesting. So Corey might be the swing here. We're gonna find out. I think she has 3 votes. Let's see who wins this season, guys. First vote. Kylan votes Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get the obvious ones out the way. Morgan votes Tiffany. Felicia votes Tiffany. So we thought we knew this. Listen, this is how locked in we are. If Tiffany gets one more vote, I want to open the ones that we don't think they're going to get. So Angela votes Quinn.
Ooh.
Taylor votes Tiffany.
Oh!
So all right, Tiffany outside of Angela, who is bitter.
Wow.
And Tiffany is the winner of our Big Brother New Era All-Stars 3.
I got it right.
Yep, you did. You called it. We finally have a champion here. Tiffany Mitchell being the champion. Let's see. Out of the fan favorites, it comes down to Michael Bruner being fan favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is our season right here. We have Tiffany as our winner. And just for some stats. Oh, this is crazy. Hold on. All right, just for some stats, other statistics. There you go. Quinn won 5 challenges. It looks like Felicia was nommed 5 times. And it looks like Chelsea got the most votes. But even though Felicia was on the block 5 times, Chelsea still got more votes. Tiffany did not receive a single vote this entire season, which is very impressive. But
Move over, Derek.
move over there. We also have a voting chart for people who care about that stuff. But this is this is our season, guys. We have Tiffany Mitchell as our winner. Great podcast. I miss doing these. We should do these more.
I know.
Yeah,
It's so chill every time.
Fun time. Look, if everybody enjoyed watching this live or watching this whenever you watch this, thank you so much for hanging out. Miss doing off-season Big Brother content. You can like, comment, and subscribe if you're listening to this. Like with 5 stars, all that fun stuff. Please comment. Every little bit helps. Lavina, thank you so much for joining me. I missed doing content with you. Where can people find you?
You can just find me on social media at lpabs with 2 S's. Thank you.
All right. And people, you guys can find me at 8 Ball Bangers on just about everything. I'm covering Fear Factor, House of Fear every Monday. There's 2 episodes left, so expect more Big Brother content. We also did some total drama content, which was very fun. We're just doing a bunch of stuff, so keep a lookout because I am doing fun podcasts for the rest of the season. But until next time, have a good one. Bye.